Warning, the following includes content that might be offensive to the intellectually frail. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's Halloween in the current year, and that can only mean one thing.
People who wear offensive costumes are literally Hitler.
This Halloween, don't be Hitler.
Have a trigger-free trick-or-treat by pledging to make Halloween a safe space again. Whoa! Hands up, don't shoot! You, officer, have the right to remain offensive. Just kidding, that's not in our Constitution. Now, you might look in the mirror and see a sexy police officer. However, unsuspecting trick-or-treaters see a white, cisgender bigot who is enforcing a patriarchal system of oppression and systemic racism. Make Halloween a safe space this year by drawing attention to solidarity, not division. Like this look, which can only be described as oink, oink, bang, bangin'. And when you're out in your BLM costume, get into character. Find a Halloween party and shut it down. But an important disclaimer to this BLM getup: do not wear blackface. That's racist. Instead, take a cue from Rachel Dolezal or Sean King. Simple bronzer will do.
Wingapo, more like Wingap, no. You might think you look like a Disney princess with a tomahawk, but you're actually culturally appropriating the life of Madawaska and applying outdated stereotypes of a pan-Indian culture. You might think natives are mythical creatures that are sort of magical, but they're not. Being Indian is a culture, it's not a costume. Moreover, the sexualization of women from foreign cultures is never okay. It's oppressive, it's rape culture. So at a minimum, if you're going to appropriate another culture, don't make it sexy. Instead, slide on that blazer and dress up as Elizabeth Warren this Halloween. And no need to carry props like heritage papers. Just point to your high cheekbones and your costume will be complete.
At ease, Captain Colonialism. Don't ask, do not tell me that you were about to go out like that. This ableist soldier costume triggers memories of white colonialism, a byproduct of cis white male privilege. Your camouflage tells people that you might have studied his story, but you're totally ignorant of her story or their story. How about you check that costume's privilege and tell the other side? This year, go as Halloween Hamas. Now, this costume is best worn in residential neighborhoods, preferably near hospitals and schools. And you can also get your friends to play along. Remind them that no matter how drunk or violent you might become on Halloween night, all your demands are perfectly reasonable.
This year, the world is coming together to say no means no to clown costumes. We revoke our consent because deep down, we were always terrified of them. But the good news is, trick-or-treaters can communicate that same circus feel without the trauma. Much better. This Halloween, go as Justin Trudeau. When kids show up at your door, employ a strict policy of gender parity and withhold candy from the boys. But do be sure to offer marijuana and abortions to the girls, because it is 2016. And remember, with this costume, wearing a shirt is totally optional.
Despite what you might think, your convict outfit is not fashionable. It's fascist. Incarceration rates disproportionately affect men of color, and that's racist. Jail is racist. This convict costume fetishizes a victim of fascist, conservative, tough-on-crime legislation. This Halloween, delete racism by going as the presidential candidate who relieved the DOJ and the FBI of their prejudiced legal standards. Helpful props for your Hillary Clinton costume can include, but are not limited to, diazepam injections, anti-seizure sunglasses, and pictures of the Saudi prince. Just put them in your back pocket. But be sure to leave those subpoenaed emails at home, where they belong.
Is it just me, or has Osama been misunderstood? You might think your terrorist costume is a parody on today's political affairs, but you're wrong. It's toxic, it's Islamophobic, it's blasphemy. And if someone uploads clips of your costume to YouTube, you could trigger a real terrorist attack. This Halloween, Taliban Islamophobia by striking tolerance into the necks of unbelievers. Oh, this Halloween say not all Muslims by dressing up as a migrant. Whether you fancy yourself from Iran, Sudan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, really any country ending in "an", just tell folks you're from Syria, where you left your wife and kids. And if you get up to any mischief this Halloween, remind the authorities that it's not a crime if you're a refugee.
Well, we hope you found our video helpful.
Please share to help spread the word.
Spread the word. Halloween isn't about going out or having fun. It's about starting a dialogue, to take a more proactive approach to potentially offensive outfits by developing strategies and even explicit policies to prevent people from donning controversial costumes.
Halloween isn't just about candy. It's about cultural enrichment. Hi, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Faith.
If you like what you just saw,
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
peace be upon you.
Peace be upon you.